We are fortunate to have never heard this sound. Hand-cranked air raid sirens were portable warning devices. We are fortunate to have
If you
These are the five most terrifying siren sound. If you are not afraid
On January 8th, 2023, the siren that had long since served since 1962 at the Silver Street Volunteer Fire Department finally gave out the ghost. The future of the siren was uncertain, and at the time, neither I nor any other of my friends knew exactly what was going to happen with the siren. Later on, August 23rd, 2023, I got a phone call that the warning siren in Silver Street was taken down. I was asked if there were any spare parts that might be laying around at the shop at the time, of which there was a few. It was told that the county was moving forward to install a 2001 SRNV in its place. Unfortunately, despite hours and hours of conversation, it was decided that the siren was to be replaced for a more reliable and modern siren. The new siren would go on to serve Silver Street for many years. Of course, who am I fooling? Seeing an opportunity to refurbish and save such an iconic siren, a discussion was held with Travis in which we talked about entirely taking the siren apart, repainting it, and putting it back up to serve for another 60 years. The same day, I got the phone call that something had gone wrong with the siren. The actual siren itself that was on the ground at Travis' shop was transported to ours so we could take it apart and look further into it. Realizing that aside from cosmetically, this siren was in fantastic shape, the refurbishment moved forward. Certainly there were some unique challenges with this siren that couldn't be overlooked. What was the painting style? How are we going to do it? Who was going to do the paint? That was all decided when a friend of mine, Kyle, had just finished painting his 1003 in a fashion that I can only call incredible. Obviously, I had found my talent. Seeing his paintwork and the fact that he was not very far down the road from us, I contacted him asking if he wants to help repaint a very iconic siren. Of course, seeing this, he agreed, and after 2 years of...
Alright, today marks day 1 on the restoration of the Silver Street 1003. So here's the solenoid housing, which is what we're going to start with.
Yeah, we got 2 different grits too for sanding most of it off and then smoothing it out afterwards.
Yep.
3.
And then here's all the other parts. Only going to be able to do so much today, as it is already, what is that? It's already 6:43.
6:43.
But we're going to get started. What is this, an action movie? Oh, I gotta get close to them. Here it is all primed up. We're getting ready to paint, as you can see. The paint mixer is mixing. Because it was red from when we did the fan. I'm gonna do the bottom. Or did I already? No, I didn't. I already did this side. We'll go right about there. This is, and for the jokes, we're doing this on my 1003's blower, which cover has seen better days. Anyway, now, as you can see, clear Thunderbolt decal. For the jokes, It'll go right about there. This is, and for the jokes, we're doing this on my 1003's blower, which cover has seen better days. Anyway, now as you can see, clear Thunderbolt decal. You can tell me if I'm centered from your angle. Does it look straight? Yeah. Is that good?
I think so.
I want to make sure I got it straight. Straight? Looks pretty straight.
Yeah, it looks straight so far.
Well, it's not so far. It's gotta be. Looks pretty straight to me.
All right, we just finished fingering this logo on there. Now we're gonna be putting the fingering. All right, we just finished putting on the sticker there. Now we're about to put the civil defense sticker like this on here. Obviously not where it's at, just a rough spot. All right, we're now clear coating. Alright, now we're clear coating this one. Hey, spraying me, you're clear coating me.
At least it'll be more durable. Alright, it is now November 8th, and we're doing some sandblasting. As well as, of course, more grinding. Get ready to grind that. And then after that, we sandblast it to get into the fitting. And then after that, hit it with this to get the majority of the crap off it. And then after that, hit it in the sandblaster to get into the pits. Make it nice and clean. Alright, so today we learned a few things. We're using walnut shells, and that works, as you can see, but it could be a lot better, and I know they make harder materials that would work much better, so I'm going to look at my options, and then we're going to sandblast this. I started to, it was just taking forever. And then here's another piece, which this one has not been sandblasted. We hit it with the palm sander, and that got it real nice. Check that out. But the pits, you gotta sandblast it to get in there. So here's the one that was sandblasted. See, it cleans out the pits real nice. Nice side difference. So that's pretty sweet. And then here's this piece, which we haven't worked on yet. Started working on the bracket support for the horn. It's coming along pretty good. But yeah, I guess that'll be it for today.
I would keep that bucket.
It is another day, and this time we have some new sandblaster media. I think this will work a lot better. Hopefully it's not too much to the point where it eats the metal, but we'll see, we'll see. We're at 100 PSI. See if it, what it's got. Here is the solenoid housing, all cleaned up. And here's what we started to do on the horn. It's actually cleaning up real sweet, very smooth. Yeah. It is another day of working on Silver Street. Got quite a lot done since the last clip. I haven't had time to actually record doing it, but angle grinded a lot of that. Used paint stripper on the cap, working on all that, and then this piece here and that piece there. I have to completely strip those back down and start over again because the paint just didn't come out good. And yeah, that's where we are. Getting ready to prime this and paint it. I got a bogus can. It's full, but nothing's coming out. They call me Baldy. It is time for yet again another paint run. If this is the correct paint, right? Yes, it is. Just gonna grab one is enough. We don't even have that much left. Could always use some more primer.
Never go wrong with it.
And
On March 18th, 2025, at about 5:30 p.m., the siren would see service for the first time since it died in 2023.